Hi, this is Robin Moses. I'm here with Mammy, and we are going to do an oil slick tutorial with some really cool dragonflies. So I started this tutorial with Wet n Wild Black, plain black, and then I am going to, with my liner brush, put on foil glue. So the foil glue comes on eBay, and just look for nail adhesive, nail foil glue, foiling glue, stuff like that on eBay, and that usually will get you to the right place. I'm going to teach a whole bunch about foil because I get tons of questions. Here we go. This is how the foil glue looks that I bought. You can buy them all different ways. I also have this brand. I don't know what this is. I haven't tried it yet. And what it does is it is a glue that comes out white like this, and when it dries really sticky, and you don't want to have a lot of foil at the tip of the nail. When you do, your customers will wear that off, and it causes a lot of problems, so you really don't want it there. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but if you go like this, around the side like this, and just avoid the end here and there, then that really helps. So all of that is what I'm doing. Now, when she wears this off at the end, you're going to see why it's not going to matter, because I'm going to disguise it. So I'm going in like this. Remember that less is more at the end of the nail. So here, there's one, and then I'll go like this. Now, we used to call this nail foiling rainbow foiling, but I saw online it's called oil slick nails, and I don't know where that came from. Names change, but techniques don't. And if you see a technique that goes all the way to the end and it looks so pretty, and you're a manicurist who has clients, don't be fooled, because they're just doing it for the tutorial. And yes, it's so beautiful for a special occasion, but it won't last for 3 weeks. It will peel off, it will chip off, it'll get like a little bit like scratchy and stuff like that. And if yours is doing that, don't fear. Just listen up and keep rewinding, and I'm going to try to let you avoid some of those problems. I'll meet you back when I'm ready. Okay, here is the foil. Now this is like just a rainbow foil, and that's the oil slick foil. On the opposite side, it's really, really yellow. If you find that the nail foil isn't coming off correctly, all you have to do is, Mammy's bread, make a room. All you have to do is take a cotton round, get some acetone, open up the foil, take it and wipe it. And that takes the yellow off of it, off of the back. And with the yellow off of the back, you get a stronger bond, and but it's also much more flaky. So I'm going to take each nail and then just kind of touch it and take it off. Now, that's what it looks like. This is not, okay, so a lot of people just leave it like that or just top coat it and leave it, but it's not going to stay for a long period of time. It looks beautiful for a short period of time and real shiny and gorgeous, but it just doesn't last. See how it goes over there? See how it makes the wings for the dragonfly? So because I've taken off the back, it comes off so easy. And because I've painted the nail, see, this is collecting fuzz now because it's so sticky. So I'm just going in. Okay. So do you see that? It's right where I put the glue. This foil glue that I bought right here was the first time I ever used it, and I don't like it. It takes too long to dry. So I'm going to go with another brand for the second part of this tutorial. But it gets the foil on there, and it looks shiny and gorgeous. When I top coat, the chemical reaction, the normal chemical reaction, is for it to crack up and look like it's been shattered. And when you use gel polish top coat, it happens less. But if you have that problem, the only real thing that I can tell you that helps with that cracking problem is to use a really thick, shiny top coat, and Really make sure that it is nice and thick and covered. You're going to have a chemical reaction right at first, and then it usually goes back and lays somewhat properly. Now, it's not going to lay 100% properly, but you're going to want to make sure that your nail polish and your client is happy and it lasts the entire time of their manicure. So that is what I can tell you. So I'm going to go and start the next layer. So the next layer is going to have foil glue. I'm going to use this bottle of foil glue, and it dries faster, I know that. So I'm going to paint on the next little layer here. And then I'm going to go along the bottom with the foil glue and carry it on up to the side. Do the same thing for the ones that touch the end. And what I'm doing is I'm gluing the end of this down, and I'm going to put glitter here. Glitter wears much better with foil glue, and you have a lot less wear and tear on it when you put glitter on this. So I'm going to let this dry, and then we're going to start with the glitter. Okay, so now with my glitter, I am going to, this is Reflex Gold by MAC. I'm going to put some here down, and this is called Madre Glam by Inaz Cosmetics, I-N-A-Z on Facebook. And I'm going to put some blue here. And then maybe some purple. Is this, yeah, Essence Glam, which is a purple glitter. And, okay, and I have a little scrunchy brush. Now this scrubs. It's very, very hard. But it catches a lot of glitter in there and keeps it into the top of the brush. It's the way that I learned how to foil it. Man, in the early 90s, I used foil on everyone and went through all of the pain of learning how awful it is to keep it on and intact. So this is the way that I learned, kept it the best for the longest amount of time. So I'm going in like that. And that fills in the little holes that is left behind too, because as you guys know that use foil a lot, there's little tiny cracks and holes in there that you can barely see. If you look in, you can see them. But if you take the glitter and go like that, it just seals it and makes it look like completely perfect. So I'm going like this. If I use too soft of a brush, glitter gets everywhere in my eyes, on my clothes. This keeps it more centralized for now. And then when I'm done, I tell my client to get up and go and clap their hands outside and get off most of the glitter. And I call it killing fairies. Sorry, Mammy. And then they come back in and I'll finish out with the next layer. Okay, so what I did was I took a kabuki brush and she went outside and freed the fairies, okay? And then I came in and took a kabuki like this and just scrubbed the heck out of them like this and got all the rest of the glitter off. Okay, so now you see what I'm left with. There are places where they all come together and there's no definition, and that's fine because they're all bling and gorgeous, so it doesn't really matter. But if you need them to be perfect and you want them to be separated, that's when you go back in with your liner brush. And I have some black paint here on my liner brush. I don't even know if you guys can see this because it's so shiny. Okay, and with my liner brush, I'm just going to go in and separate them and give them their own swag. Oh, my dog's allergic to swag. No big deal. Okay, so here's this. I'm going to take this and make all of the wings better. See how I have a little piece of foil here that got on there? I cover it with the black. That's why I painted them black first. That way, if you have any wear and tear or anything like that, it becomes distressed over time and it looks like it's supposed to be part of the design. You want them to be distressed and not perfect because glitter and foil is so difficult to work with the foiling glue that you can't have these perfect designs that last over, what, 24 hours maybe? And you can't afford to lose clients if you're trying to build a clientele. So with a glitter polish, I'm going to go in and fill in the gaps of everywhere that I didn't have any polish or foil. And then that way they're not so dark black, they're more of a rainbow color. And I can go in there and just kind of like stained glass the look. And you can do this by mixing any color glitter you want with clear top coat and finishing out the design. This one probably needs a little bit of a black separator right here. And there we go. And I'm just going to finish this out like this. Then on my little tiny dragonfly right here, I'm going to put one line of glitter down like this. And then with some little stones that are 1.5 millimeter in pink, I'm just going to get a whole bunch of them up on my brush and do a line of pink stones and finish out the dragonfly that way. Like that, okay? And I will top coat and meet you back. Okay, so let me scroll in and let me take you through this. Okay, when I top coat, do you see how all the different glitters, do you see how the foil catches? Now right now it's in the process of cracking. It's going to crack up for a little bit, and then when it relaxes a minute, it's going to go flat again. So we're probably going to see that happen while I'm just talking right now. But do you see how it's the oil slick glitter and all of the different glitters on the ends, and it's not going to wear off. But if it does wear off right here on the ends, it's going to just give a distressed look. Now I'm going to show you. I did this on purpose. I left a little bit open on this dragonfly so you can see that it's distressed looking, but it still looks like the oil slick that you want to get. I put some glitter down at the bottom just to add so it's not such on a black background. And then you can see the difference between here's the regular glitter, here's the glitter in foil, here is the foil by itself, and then here is the glitter. And then again, so I used every kind of thing so you can see the difference. And as it wears, you'll be able to wear this for 3 to 4 weeks, depending on what kind of application you have. But if you're just using it on regular nails, remember that less is more, and you don't want a bunch of foil glue down here, especially on regular nails. It just peels right off like a sticker. That's kind of what like foiling is. It's a sticker. So you want it to be very, very thin. You know how thin stickers take a long time to get off your windows, but those thick ones don't? That's exactly the same thing. So I'm just letting you see really close because I get so many questions about foil and why yours don't come out compared to everybody online. Why does this person do it better than this person? And I'm telling you all I know, and I've been just using this glitter and foil technique for so many years, and this is what I do to let my nails last a long time without resorting to gel. I don't use gel. I'm not a big, huge fan of gel. I don't hate gel, but it's just not my favorite thing. To me, it takes a lot of time to do gel for not a lot of payoff. This gives you a lot of payoff. I can get this design off in 3 minutes, and it lasts 3 weeks. So I hope you guys learned a lot. I'm going to refer this. I'm going to have this in the Hey Robin playlist as well as the Hot playlist, just so you can refer back to it and learn about learn about foil and glue on a regular basis whenever you have questions, or if anybody has a question, you can refer them to it. So I hope you learned a lot and you try them, and I would love to see how your foil nails come out. So I'll see you back with more. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and bye.
Bye.